Hiya crafters, Amy here with Amy Swears, and I have a clean and simple with layering stamps card to share with you. So let's jump right in. I have this layering stamp set called Pretty Peonies. It's from Simon Hurley. It's a nice big stamp set. I have a card base of 120 pound accent opaque. And here's a photo of the finished card to show you the direction that we're headed. It's very simple in design. There's not much to it, but I am going to use my Misty just to aid me in double stamping if I need to, or triple stamping depending on whatever my needs are. So I'm going to start first of all with the outline, but I'm going to have lots of white space on this card and keep it really simple. So I haven't used this stamp before. It's a little bit stuck to the packaging. So I'm just pulling this back here and then I'm going to pull the outline stamp first because I find this the easiest to do. I do want to kind of go off the bottom of the card as if it's kind of continuing right off the design. So I'm kind of putting my card base up in the top right corner, and now I'm conditioning the stamp with my finger because I haven't actually stamped with it before. Excuse me. So I'm stamping with some Versa Fine Clair Nocturne. This is a black, rich pigment ink, and I can't remember if I have to stamp it more than once, but I'm just using my hand to apply some even pressure and slide over the Misty door just to make sure it's nice and even in my stamping. So I didn't need to stamp it again. Now I'm going to take the layering stamp and line that up as best as I can and pick that up with my Misty door before I do some very simple stamping on that. So again, I'm going to condition the stamp, but this one's kind of flat and covers a lot of space, so I decided to use my eraser. And now I have this stamp pad set from Catherine Pooler. I'm going to use this beautiful purple color to stamp. And then I decided to change my mind. I decided to go with the pink and an orange color instead because I realized that purple was going to be quite a bit too dark and it wouldn't have shown the outline portion of the stamp very well. So I decided to do orange first and then come in with the pink and kind of go around the edges and then use my blending brush to kind of soften the edges so it's not any harsh lines. And then that'll give it some interesting variation in color on the flower itself. So I'm coming in again just to darken up the pink a little bit more. You could also do this with like a baby wipe, or if you have a stamp chamois, you can kind of tap around the edges and soften so you don't have any harsh lines from your ink pad. So now I'm lining up the parts of the stem and the leaves. And again, I'm going to pick those up with the Misty door. And I have this light green color. Got to condition my stamps first. If you don't know, when you first get a photopolymer stamp from the store and it hasn't been used before, it might have a bit of a manufacturer's coating on it. So when you condition it with your hand or with an eraser, it just kind of helps to take that off. Otherwise, the ink might kind of, pool up a little bit and you might not get the best impression in your stamping. So the more you use the stamps, the better they work typically. So it's that kind of concept. You could also just stamp with it on some scrap paper and then you could condition it that way as well. So now I picked one of the sentiments from the same stamp set and I'm just lining it up kind of in this open white space since there's plenty of it. And I'm going to condition this and then just stamp that as well in this black pigment ink. So I'm just going to press that down. It says, "Tomorrow is a new day." It's a nice encouraging sentiment. And then I decided to round the corners with this corner chomper tool. So when you pull these little pieces back on the corner chomper, you have two sides. One is a 1/4 inch and one is a 1/2 inch. And I decided to go with the 1/2 inch rounded corner. And at this point, I'm debating on if I want to do just those two sides or all four or just opposing corners. I hadn't really decided, so I was just kind of winging it as I went. And now I have some Barely Arts liquid glue, and I'm going to use my jewel picker to put down these white iridescent sequins all over the front of the card. So 3 on the bottom, 2 on the top. I like to do the odd numbers. I find it more visually appealing, but they are different sizes of the sequins, which I feel gives it a little bit of visual interest. And the white kind of ties into all the white, but gives it a little shimmery bit. And then this I have... It's like the Michaels brand equivalent of Stickles, but it's a really pretty shimmery iridescent glittery goodness, I don't know. And I decided to put that all over on the inside of the flower, just in little dots, just to give it a little bit more shimmer and interest to an otherwise very simple card. So this is a fun way to use layering stamps. You can kind of do a solid color, or you could bring in a second color if you wanted, just to kind of give it a little bit more oomph and a little bit more interest. But overall, very simple, nice and flat. It'll be easy to ship, and hopefully will bring a smile and some encouragement to a loved one. So thank you so much for spending time with me today. If you enjoyed this, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I will check you next time. Bye.